Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to share a little experience I had with you all last week. I was putting Logan into the bath and I had put bubbles in there, and he was just not having it for some reason, did not want the bubbles, and was throwing a fit. And so I told him, okay, you have a choice to make. You can either get in the bath and just enjoy the bubbles and play, or I can just wash you up real quick and we can just get you to bed a little earlier. It's up to you. So he kind of begrudgingly decides that he wants to stick with the bubbles. And so we're playing with them, and I'm, putting a little like beard on him with the bubbles and, just trying to get him to enjoy them. And he just was not having it. He just slaps the water and says, I don't want bubbles. And I yell at him and say, they're just bubbles, get over it. And I realized after I said it, I kind of had that moment where I'm like, okay, let's get it together here. So I changed my language and started speaking to him again about the choice. And so he decides once again to stay in the bath. He has actually a decent time with the bubbles now, though. He's playing with them. We build tunnels, and I get him in the room after his bath and put his pajamas on, and he comes up to me and says, Mom, I'm sorry for yelling. And anybody who's a parent, I think, has had this experience where you're just like, you get it. Oh my gosh. Like, we've been talking about, saying sorry and acknowledging, when you've done something wrong, and then saying what you're apologizing for. I was just so happy to see my little 2-year-old boy, owning this experience and owning, his part in it. Then, as I'm like all giddy inside, he says, Mom, you were yelling too. And it was like, he just called me out, but he was right. And I said, you're right, Logan, and I explained to him that I was also sorry for yelling. And we had this moment of just like this heart to heart where we talked about, what it feels like when somebody yells at you, and how we could have handled the situation. Of course, most of this is me talking and him just kind of agreeing, but it was this great just reminder to me that all we have is this moment. And in that experience with him, I just got to experience just this moment of him growing, and this moment of him kind of coming into his own, and just, I don't know, just being such a great little guy. And it was just really cool to experience that with him. So I guess I just want to serve that to you guys as a reminder, just to kind of live in the moment, no matter what you're going through right now, or what anybody else around you is going through. We all have traumas in our life. We all have good experiences and bad experiences, but just enjoy this moment right where you're at right now. One day, like back when, you wished for where you are right at this moment. It might not be the specific place, but for me, I wanted to be a mom and I couldn't wait. Now here I am. So I'm not going to take for granted any of that. And just remember that happy people continue to grow and evaluate themselves, where unhappy people evaluate others. So try and remember that before, just going forth with your day tomorrow. Just enjoy the moment that you're in. If you get to the point where you're stressed out, just stop and be with your own breath. Just feel that, in and out. And it works with my son, my 2-year-old son. I can stop him and get him to take 3 deep breaths, and he immediately shifts, immediately raises his vibration and speaks to me and uses words instead of throwing a tantrum. So this can work for all of us. So just try that. Try just being with yourself tomorrow. Just try experiencing people for the true light and the true love that they have with themselves, whether it be coworkers or family or whoever you cross paths with tomorrow. Just try to see everybody for the beauty that's within them. All right? And let me know how it turns out. I'm excited to hear your stories. Have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.